All right, Shalom. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings to the elect. I have a quick list I want to do. GMS News and Prophecy. Um, in the news today, this is from the Fox 5 Atlanta website. And I have an article, and it's entitled Biggest Supermoon in Nearly 70 Years Lights Up the Sky, November 2016. All right. So this is dealing with this upcoming supermoon, and as prophecy states, according to the scriptures, um, there are to be seen in the heavens, in the sky, different signs in the moon as well as in the sun. But we're dealing with the moon here. Let's see what it says. It says, according to NASA, the biggest supermoon of the century. So this is we've had previous supermoons before, but this is supposed to be the biggest over the past past 70 years. Okay, in almost a century, it hasn't been this big before. So, this is definitely something that I thought should be brought out, because in these last days, the Most High, He's going to show you more and more Himself and how He's real, and to debunk these naysayers and these atheists and these devils that push these false lies out here about Him and about His truth. So it says, what makes a supermoon? It says, matter of fact, I'm back at the top. It says, according to NASA, the biggest supermoon of the century will light up the sky on November 14th, 2016. It says, which is a full moon, by the way. All right. It says, what makes a moon a supermoon? It must be in the full moon phase, and the moon must be at its closest point to Earth in its 27-day orbit cycle, which, when you actually calculate the cycle of the moon, it's about 29 and a half days. All right. It says, when these occur together, the moon appears to be up to 14% bigger and up to 30% brighter as compared to its farthest point from Earth. All right. So the fact that we can see this supermoon during this full moon phase, this is not a new moon, by the way. Okay, the new moon was last Saturday evening. Okay, so it says here, it says a common misconception is that a supermoon is rare, as we can see them several times a year. Right? It says, however, the upcoming supermoon is special because it will be the closest full moon to date this century. All right. So, this is all in a part of the signs of the times. Okay. So I'm gonna read the scripture here. It says This is Acts chapter 2, verse 17. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Now this talking about the Israelites, okay? You see us in these different camps throughout America and throughout the world, teaching this truth on the streets, as well as these different Israelite women. They get dreams that their men breaks down to them to get an understanding or meaning from the Most High, okay? So it says, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Okay? Verse 18, and on my servants and on my handmaidens, I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. All right, like I said, you got the prophets on the streets, and you have the women that prophesy through getting visions and dreams. Okay? It says, and I will show wonders in heaven above. And as you can see, this is a wonder, okay? But pursuant to Jeremiah the 10th chapter, we Israelites we're not dismayed at this sign of it being a super moon, okay? But through the moon, being super, okay, that's a special moon in itself. That's something that we see that the Most High is trying to relay a message to us, okay? So let's see what that message is. It says, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. So it's all a sign before the coming of the day of the Lord, when he's going to judge the wickedness that's been going on and punish the people and deliver the elect of Israel. Okay? Verse 21, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Verse 22, ye men of Israel, hear these words, and that's who these words are for, the Israelites. Yahweh Shai of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. Okay, so the point is, we're speaking to Israel that these different sides in the heavens were going to take place. Okay, so hey, be prepared for a super moon on the 14th, and I believe not this Saturday coming up, but next week. Okay, so if the spirit is on me, then I might do a video or something pertaining to this super moon, because we are definitely living in the last days. We got this upcoming election. So Lord willing, this is just another sign to show that this place America is at its end, and that Babylon is getting ready to be destroyed, and we're getting ready to be delivered. But with that, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.